Just one guy, man. A lot of videos, man. All kinds of them. Good ones, bad ones, the worst ones. It's to threaten a system this big and this monolithic is. I watch all the Prison Planet stuff. The new stuff. And then we have the old stuff from way back when, before the AIs, before the open AI. We had, it's the same stuff as the new stuff. You just change the names, but it's kind of formed up in a different way. So just to put that much, whatever it is, it's like making cornrows in the sky, dude. You know what I'm saying? When you see it, the vibrations of the hummings of this, that, or the other, and drunk driving, that you remember what they're talking about. They used to talk about that shit all the time, dude. It's what is like the out of body, in a body, backseat driver kind of way. I don't really like it, dude. I find it offensive and so manipulative in so many kind of ways. And that's what I'm saying. I want to say personal principles, dude. I ain't doing this other shit. And motherfuckers that have done it and enjoy it and get their kicks off it, the loose lushes, whatever that is, besides the worst of the worst stuff of and then you're trying to, incarcerate, and there's these energies, and it is old school stuff, man. It's these old ways of being, and I just can't. I will not compromise to a certain degree with certain things. And yeah, I've said a lot of shit and done a lot of shit. The FBI knows, the CIA. I can do the whole fucking thing, dude. All that. I don't like, you guys get upset when I don't give you your accreditations. It's like doing a screenplay, dude, worth with little, what do they call it? The little credits at the end. Oh, who gives a fuck, dude? All the way to the all. I could say Brandon, Amber, Tyler, uh, Jen. You know what I'm saying? Matt, John, all day long, and there's also so many of them. Different kinds of ways. And then there's the, mirrors and there's the one Maggie, man. You know what I'm saying? Some stupid shit, motherfuckers did. And five fingers and five, five toes. You know what I'm talking about. It's so bad, man. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, whatever, dude. I'm still saying this is wrong. This is still whatever it is. I ain't no other dude. You don't see me packing no guns. You don't see me doing shit, dude. You don't see me trying to hack internets. You don't see, I say this, I say that. I pretend like I know what I'm talking about. Maybe I do or I don't, man. Maybe I'm just a mystic. And I was like, whatever. You want to do rabbies and rabbis and McDonald Theater with two roosters on their all fours fighting each other? I don't like that. I've been trying to explain that to everybody, and that's what everybody's doing to each other. So when you have these communications with somes with others and nots with others, and then if your perceptions of how you want to see things, it's like, yes, person, if you're a child and stuff, if you wanted to have your whole life predetermined and made up like a Barbie doll, do you feel like after all this, and then people are reconfiguring and making their own whatever they think they can make out of this place, whatever it'll let them make, without being so, the path of least resistance, so that there can be some kind of comfort in this thing that's gone past the whatever, the binary, well, natural, synthetic, and supernatural kind of stuff. The stuff that the seven, and the stuff the shit you like. I mean, to talk about when I talk about it, but then I get so pissed off because it's so misused and misappropriated, and then they want to say this, that, or the other, and I just say, well, that's the Jansenary slave thing. This is religious. I hate to see it's religiously worse because these people are not too religious. They might be religious, but they're not like believing like God, like the one that gives a shit. Their God don't give a shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at what the fuck they do to each other, man. I'm like, whoa, dude. And so, as I've come through this, I've been sitting there going, I've been in the Beavis seat for the past, I don't know, whatever, 20 minutes, whatever, sitting there thinking all this shit I did when I was stupid and didn't know any better, and all the shit I've seen. And when does first this happen, or when was that? It never seems to, whatever, a song remains the same, and Ecclesiastics kind of shit. It's all the same shit, man. I'm like, whatever, dude. I was out there. I'll do what I can while I can to be a decent human being while I can. I find this to be offensive, and it's just like fucking so Gomorrah. It's so wicked all the way to the sigils of Thelema. Thelema is really the culprit here, I would have to say. I was thinking, the temple is set, that fucking stupid thing, which is just a reaction to another thing, which is a reaction to another thing. You know what I'm saying? It's always reactive shit. It's like chain reaction shit. They're talking about what happened over there and whatever the fuck they're gonna bomb a nuclear power plant. That's some stupid shit, man. This whole thing is it's like God Almighty, and for what? Because of the Epstein files, or because if the Epstein files and that is the case and it's everywhere, JD Delay, do you get what I'm saying? And Jax or Gabby and Jesse on fire. Do you get what I'm saying? And and some have agreed in a lot of ways not to keep producing in some kind of way. But there's things that you have to be dealt with. There's a lot of mental health and shit that has to really truly go on here if humanity is going to have any kind of semblance of any kind of diversity in it. Really, it is really turned into some kind of crazy shit. And the people that have been stealing children forever, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers. And this isn't not really working because it's taken away from the fundamental structure of the place, man. It really is. Unless somebody can show me different, I don't think you can, dude. I think they try to show me multiple different kind of iterations of whatever they like to justify in their, the separation animal, vegetable, mineral, and the fucking secret doctrine. Where they turned us all into animals, the equivalent of a monkey or fucking a goat or some stupid shit like that. Whatever, dude. And so I was like, God damn, man. So when it comes to that shit, that goes all the way back to the 18 wheelers. Spent a lot last 3 years learning about all the different prison stuff. I trust me, when I was on the streets, I wasn't doing the prison shit. Even when I was at sponsors, I wasn't doing the prison stuff. I wasn't doing none of that shit. I was doing fucking Book of Law or Crowley shit and Gnosticism and shit of NO2 in nitrous oxide, dude. Gnosticism, NO2, dude. And look at what happened to Kanye. Fucking too much fucking laughing gas, and I lost half his head, dude. Or look what they did to Justin Bieber and all the other ones. And look what they like. I could use my own kids and whatever and say what the fuck, because like I tried to tell you, I didn't know this shit was happening. This shit would have never happened if I was here around here, whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? I didn't know, dude. Do you get what I'm saying? I had no fucking clue, dude. Might have been stupid or whatever, but now that I know, no, there ain't no fucking. There's no turning back to that shit. There's no way knowing what I know and what is possible, and I don't want to, I don't want to do the whole Rosicrucian thing of Rudolph Steiner. It's kind of applicable. I don't want to do stuff in the name of a dead man of like Edgar Casey or even Jesus, dude, or Muhammad, or whoever, dude, or Wes Watson or Andrew Tate. I don't. That shit is fucking irritates the fuck out of me. Those guys do. That's what I'm saying. So I mean, I don't know what the fuck you guys want from me. I made fucking toys, and still fucking, and I've made more fucking stupid damn videos, and I know what to fucking say or do. I really don't give a fuck really when it comes to these whatever it is, the Brokeback Mountain of whatever's happened to this place, man. It's just not. It's not applicable to me. It's null and void. And so many laws and so many of the principles that are available and that we know better now, especially the ones that know and have done whatever, you know, there's like I said, this is like a null kind of fucking null and void kind of thing, man. As far as it's the argument, you know what I'm saying? I used to say the Aquinas thing. I guess it could be your battle of the two guys, trying to figure out what's gonna get them the fuck out of this place. I'm not sure, dude. And you're whatever there's a big Russian thing going on right now. You get what I'm saying? Propaganda and parables. That's that Gnosticism shit. All those guys like Jay Dyer and those anarcho capitalists, those are those guys, man. They like all that shit. That's Tim Pool, that's Lex Friedman. All those guys like that shit, man. That's that Gnosticism. I can see where they fought, did the fight. This it's been going on since before all of us were born, dude. This shit is Annie B and Annie Joe in World War II and a fucking Arizona sinking in Pearl Harbor and shit. God damn it. That's what it's like, fuck, man. So please, and that's what I'm telling, don't liken me to these things that you guys are projecting. It comes down to projectors and screams. That's Lamb of God and checkmate. And what is, and then what North Korea has a Skyfall thing. Goddamn, Russia has a checkmate thing. You both have Zed. Both have your Nazi groups in Ukraine and Russia. You both like to sport that look. Both of you guys have that shit over there. That's what I'm saying. It's Aaron Smith Levin and Leah Remini versus Scientology. And where the fuck is Shelley Miscavige and shit? Nobody really gives a fuck when it comes to conspiracy and shit. If they want to, they do. If they don't, they don't. That's why I say I used to sleep whenever the fuck I don't give a fuck. I'm not. I don't worry about when I'm gonna go to sleep because when it's the hairs on your head, man. When it's your time, your time. This fucking thing of the fight or flight or the fucking reptilian, rabbit holes and the rabbi and the rabbi and the rabbi that gets rabies and shit, dude. A fucking rodent with rabies. Fucking because it's a goddamn it's a fucking it's not a it's not a bunny rabbits aren't rodents, are they? They're a different kind, I think. I'm not sure. I'll have to find. They might be in. I'm not sure. They're not rodents like like pig pig. I don't know. Rats and shit, are they? I'm not sure, but I don't know. I just we dude. This whole place is just fucking. Um, that's why I'm making this video. So I don't know what else the fuck to do. I got so many of them. Do you think I'm gonna stop now? I'd like to have you know, some kind of semblance of some kind of order here, dude. I don't like the human trafficking. My whole life been I'm human trafficked by this whole fucking place, dude. I don't know what a Meshiach is or a savior and shit. I don't have a fucking clue, dude. That's not my job, dude. I mean, it's there, dude. It's there for somebody. They want that. That's that crazy shit, dude. They got so mad they tried to make these heroes. That's the David Koreshis and shit. That's all your, there's all right. There's the preachers, and then there's the guys that come around and say they're the prophet or there's the one, the Jim Jones and shit. I don't want to do that shit. I haven't wanted to do that shit ever, dude. I haven't. But they like hoisted that shit and shit. It's like, you got to take this role. You get to do the whole fucking, well, you get to lead all these fucked up kids that are all fucked up on all these different, and you get to be the guy that plays Squid Game, and so they can play some kind of fuck. I don't want to do that shit. I haven't wanted to do it. I can see it happening the whole time, dude. It's so crazy. I used to do this shit at sponsors all the fucking time, dude. So fucking crazy. And then I start fucking around with it, and then I try to get it everybody to fucking. I think I should do a fucking. I can't, but I should do a whole fucking like. I got a long list of all different kinds of people. You know, something what sucks about a lot of those people is probably not even their names. Most of these people change their names. That's why some people had to come as ghosts because they fuck up and say the names wrong. Some crazy shit, man. When you start dealing with the Screen Actors Guild. Oh, like what's this other fucking thing with the new? Oh, Wes Roth was talking about it. This new AI fucking thing that's in Vimeo is gonna fucking wrap around Claude, and it's called AAS something, ass fucking something. You guys fuck around too much with that shit. That Jensen Wong and shit and Taiwan, fuck you, dude. I could get really bad, dude. I send some mother. There is a lot of shit, dude. I got fucking helicopters. I fucking totally mechanized. I don't want to get into the depths of how fucking deep this shit rolls. This is for whoever, and this might be for the one person that watches this motherfucker says, now that's one crazy motherfucker. There's that old fucking what I don't like doing it like that, but there's a lot of shit, dude. There's so much shit. I can't really get into it right now. Except I see a lot of this thing right here, the social media, uh, the new thing. What's going to be kind of? It's not that it's going to be cool. We don't have to spend all of our lives in this function and of existence. I would say. I think the whole problem is the idea of keeping man busy and and keeping him on. So he has some kind of purpose in this place, work and whatever. I think that a lot of that stuff's going to change, but there's going to be certain things that are very valuable. Then it's going to be the point and click and just add and do that kind of shit in some kind of virtual way. Everybody's going to be able to do that shit pretty soon, man. And so whatever the laws and regulations, it's going to take people to fucking actually do stuff that know how to do stuff that's coming up, which is kind of, whatever that's what it is. And you just can't make those people the slaves. So a whole bunch of people can play Wally and point and click. You know what I'm saying? It's because you'll just end up like, I don't want to say about these fucking all these kids playing these fucking video games and shit, and what they, soft shit, dude. I guess watch out though, because they'll be your best drone flyers, dude. That's what's gonna be fucking crazy. All these big old fucking fucking video game kids, man, and they're like taking out, you know, whatever, dude. Like, that's so crazy. This world really needs to fucking recalibrate what the fuck it's thinking and what it's doing. My point is, I am not no Wes Watson or Gypsy fucking what the fuck ever or Dubs or I ain't none of that shit, motherfuckers. That's for sure. And I just won't. I don't want to be associated with that shit. Neither be them. all the different mafias and shit. I just don't like that shit. I don't know, whatever. It just seemed to be like holy wars and more spiritual wars than anything.